Let me share the screen. Then हे विश्वपाहा, विश्वपा plus just, this was the condition. Sorry, Vishwapa plus Su. Now in the case of Rama, Eng Hraswat Sambuddhe. If Anga is ending with Eng Pratyahara letters, Eng Antat, Hraswantat, if it is ending with Hraswa, then the Sambuddhi Sa disappears. Now here Vishwapa is not ending with Eng Pratyahara letter, plus it is not ending with Hraswa Varna, but it is ending with Akara, which is Dirgha. So here Su remains as it is. So the Vishwapas then Sa turns into Ru by Sasayukto Ruhu, Vishwaparu, and then that U disappears, Vishwapar. Refa turns into Visarga, Kharavasanayavar Visarjaniyaha, Vishwapaha, He Vishwapaha, He Vishwapau. Again, the Vruddhirechi, Vruddhi takes place. Vruddhirechi, Vruddhi takes place. Then He Vishwapaha. Again, Jasaha, as it is the Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachan form, Vishwapa plus Jas, Ja disappears, Vishwapa plus As. Then Prathamayoho Purva Savarna, Purva Savarna Dirgha is not, does not happen, Dirgha Jasicha Sutra comes. Then again, Akasavarne Dirgha, Dirgha takes place, Vishwapaha. He Vishwapaha, He Vishwapau, He Vishwapaha. Vishwapa plus Ami Purvaha, Akoha, Ami Achipare, Purva Rupa Ekadeshasya. So Vishwapa plus is there, nothing will happen, Purva Rupa will take place. Vishwapam. That the will merge into Vishwapa Vishwapam. That's what the Sandhi takes place. This Ami Purvaha Sutra. Now again, if we had applied the common Akasavarni Dirgha, also we would have got the same form. But this Ami Purvaha is required for some other examples. For example, Harim. It is Ikaranta. Again, it works there. In the case of Hari plus Yan Sandhi would have happened. In order to avoid that, this Ami Purva, this sutra is created. Not only that, there are other situations, other examples also there, in which that Ami Purva sutra is required. Here it happens even without the Ami Purva we could have managed, but not everywhere we will be able to. That's why. But anyway, since the sutra is created, we have to apply that sutra. So Ami Purva happens, Vishwapam, Titiya Vibhakti Ekvachan. Again, Vishwapa plus out, same prakriya, Vishwapa, and then Au is there. The first, the Vruddhirechi comes, it is stopped by Akasa, Prathamayoho Purva Savarna. Prathamayoho Purva Savarna is also removed by this Dirghat Jasicha, the current sutra only. And Ichipare, Dirghat Ichipare, Purva Savarna Dirgha Nasya. So Purva Savarna Dirgha does not take place. Au is Ich Pratyahara letter. So this out Pratyaya is Ijadi. I ouch. So Au is in the Ich Pratyahara. Now Ichipare Sati. So Aukare Pare Sati. What will happen? Purva Savarna Dirgha Nasyat. Nasyat iti Vruddhirechi ityasya eva karyam. So Vishwapa Au. Vishwapau, both of them will get replaced by one au, which is Vruddhi. So Vishwapau will get. So Vishwapa, Vishwapaha, Vishwapau, Vishwapaha, Vishwapam, Vishwapau, Vishwapaha. Then, sorry, Vishwapam, Vishwapau. Now the Dvitiya Bhakti Bahuvachan form is coming. Here we need the next sutra. And last class, I think I had explained this in short. This sut, what is sut, just amount. Again, I will revise in short. Now there is this, there is one word sut. So sut pratyahar will be created, and in that this sa and this ta is taken, su plus ta, sut it is read. That means we have to understand that su, au, jas, and au. These pratyas collectively are mentioned by sut. This sut. So how many pratyas are included? 5 pratyas are included, and all those 5 pratyas are named as Sarvanama Sthana Pratyas. Sarvanama Sthana Pratyas. Okay, so pratyas will be used for Pullinga, Strilinga, Napunsakalinga. Only for Pullinga and Strilinga, those 5 pratyas are considered as Sarvanama. In the case of Napunsakalinga, it does not happen. For Napunsakalinga, the pratyas will be like this. The Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachan and Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachan will get replaced. Jas and Shas will get replaced by Shi. And then only this Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachan, these 2 pratyas are considered as Sarvanama Sthana. Rest of the pratyas are Asarvanama Sthana. Na Sarvanama Sthana, Asarvanama Sthana pratyaya. Avashyaka Asarvanama Sthana pratyaya. That much we had seen. Now we need to see the actual sutra which is supposed to be taken in today's class. Let's read the sutra. 162nd sutra. Let's read the sutra. Sudanapunsakasya, 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 Sut Anapunsakasya. Sut means 5 pratyas. Anapunsakasya means not of Napunsaka. So 5 pratyas of that which is not Napunsaka. That is the as it is sutra just I read. Okay. Let's see the sutra. Sarvanama भाषा में creates trouble sometimes. Let me restart that. Samudnyani the main statement. सर्वनाम संज्ञानि स्युः. May they be named as सर्वनाम संज्ञा सर्वनाम सर्वनाम स्थान. May they be named as सर्वनाम स्थान. संज्ञानि स्युः means named as. May they be named as what? सर्वनाम स्थान. So who should be named as सर्वनाम स्थान? So स्वादि पंचवचनानि. स्वादि पंचवचनानि सर्वनाम स्थान संज्ञानि स्युः. May these 5 be named as सर्वनाम स्थान. Who are these स्वादि पंचवचनानि? स्वादि पंचवचनानि means स्वादि 5 pratyas. Who are those?
To, outs, out.
Correct. Out. 5. May these 5 pratyas be named as सर्वनाम स्थान. स्वादि पंचवचनानि सर्वनाम स्थान संज्ञानि स्युः. Now is there any other condition? Yes. अक्लीबस्य. Means what? That which is not kleba. Kleba is neuter gender. The pratyas of non-neuter gender means pullinga and strilinga, masculine and feminine gender is included, and not the napunsakalinga. So in the case of napunsakalinga, then what about napunsakalinga? So shi sarvanama sthanam. So the next sutra is the sutra does not come here itself, but we have mentioned here. Actually, in the order, this is the 42nd sutra. The first chapter, first pada, 42nd sutra, and this is 43rd. Now, what is it saying? Shi sarvanama sthanam means may she be named as sarvanama sthanam. So, where is this she? This is she. So she be named as sarvanama sthana. So we see that, okay, where does this she come? So napunsakalinga, prathama vibhakti bahuvachan, dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachan, these 2 pratyas are replaced by she. Now whatever is she, that will be named as sarvanama sthana. That is named as sarvanama sthana. And then next sutra comes sudanapunsakasya. Anapunsakasya sut सर्वनाम स्थान संज्ञा स्युः. सर्वनाम स्थान संज्ञा स्युः. That's what the meaning comes out. So first sutra comes and it says that she will be named as sarvanama sthana. Obviously we know that she comes in the neuter gender. Then next sutra comes that and it says that anapunsakalinga means masculine and feminine gender sut pratyahara pratyas will be named as sarvanama sthana. So here that is clear. What is sarvanama sthana? So these 5 we will paint in different way. Okay. These are sarvanama sthana pratyas. And in the neuter gender, this one is sarvanama sthana. Rest of the pratyas are asarvanama sthana. Remaining pratyas are asarvanama sthana. सर्वनाम स्थान lot of so whatever the pink is there is named as, is it pink? Oh, pink, purple, I think. Purple is there is asarvanamsthana and orange is sarvanamsthana. This viveka we have to keep in our mind. Okay, now sarvanamsthana savjna is clear that what is sarvanamsthana and what is asarvanamsthana. In masculine, feminine and neuter gender there is difference. Is this clear?
Yes, जी.
So स्वादिपंचवचनानि सर्वनामस्थान संज्ञानि स्युः अक्लीबस्य अक्लीबस्य स्वादिपंचवचनानि स्वादिपंचप्रत्ययाः सर्वनामसंज्ञाः स्युः सर्वनामस्थानसंज्ञाः स्युः. Now let's come to the next. Let's read this sutra. स्वादिह्व सर्वनामस्थाने स्वादिह्व सर्वनामस्थाने स्वादिह्व सर्वनामस्थाने स्वादिषु असर्वनामस्थाने स्वादिषु सप्तमी विभक्ति बहुवचन असर्वनामस्थाने सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचन. What is the sutra? Let's see direct the meaning. Vritti we will enter and then we will see the sutra. What are the padas in sutra? Padam syat. May that become pada. What? Purvam. That which is prior. May prior be named as pada. Prior of what? So स्वादिषु सर्वनामस्थानेषु तत् पदं स्यात् यत् पूर्वं तत् पदं स्यात्. That which is before asarvanamasthan pratyayas will be named as what? The pada. Now here remember this swadi means what have we understood? This swaujas amaujas, this 21 pratyas, but actual swadi word refers a huge amount of pratyas. It goes till kap pratyay, which is at the end of 5th chapter. Okay, it goes till that. So swadi pratyas are not just these 21 pratyas, but there are many swadi pratyas. So su adi means where there the su is first or su comes first. Su onwards whatever pratyas are there till what? Till at the end of the 5th chapter. Whatever pratyas will be coming, those pratyas will be named as asarvanamasthana, and the remaining just the 5 pratyas and these 2 pratyas are named as sarvanamasthana. And now what this sutra is saying that Swadishu asarvanamasthāneshu. It is not just talking about these 21 pratyas, but it is talking about all the pratyas which will come till the end of 5th chapter. That much is the area of this sutra. Okay. Now, did you get this idea what I said?
Yes, ji.
So,
can you give example 1 or 2, like which pratyas?
Which pratyas? These are the pratyas and few some other. No. Maybe when I will get it, I will do, or just a second.
Okay.
We'll direct see. there should, the work also should happen something as per the what, if we have given the Saudhya, then sometimes it just comes. Now this is the first pratyaya. Come here. Now this is ajadyata tap, tap, nip, ugitascha, all these pratyayas. You can take any one.
Oh, okay, ji.
Ah.
Okay.
But you start from here, Su, the 4th chapter, first pada, second sutra, and then you go till the end of 5th chapter. Here is the Purapravrtibhya Kap, the 5th chapter, 4th pada, 151. The 151st sutra is Purapravrtibhya Kap. So till this Kap pratyaya, what happens? All pratyayas which are not Sarvanamasthana, those pratyayas are, whenever they will be in front of any anga, that anga will be considered as pada even before getting connected with that pratyaya. So you understood. Now one more thing you can note down, that padatva in general, whatever as per the Suptingantam padam, the padatva is gained by any word when those words are either connected with supratyas or connected with ting pratyas. Now, as per this sutra, Swadeshva Sarvanamasthane, it is saying that, okay, though the Suptingantam padam, even there is no sup or even there is no ting, there is one pratyaya like this any tap or nip or that type of any pratyaya is there. Now that pratyaya is there and it is not sup, it is not ting, and yet it will get pada saudhya before getting connected with that pratyaya. Same thing will happen when these suaujasma, amaut, chastabhyam, these pratyayas are there, swadi 21 pratyayas. Among them, that which is asarvanamasthana, and that pratyaya is there in front of that anga. That anga, before getting connected to that supratyaya, it will be named as pada. Now there is a reason why it is named as pada. Based on that, the works will happen. Now these all are asarvanamasthana. This is asarvanamasthana. For asarvanamasthana, some work will happen. For sarvanamasthana, some specific works will be mentioned. Now this swadeshu asarvanamasthneshu yat purvam tat padam syat. Whatever is there before all these swadi pratyayas will be named as what? Pada. Now kap pratyayavadeshu कप प्रत्ययः अवधिः येषां के कप प्रत्ययावधयः means those who have or the cup is the last of them. The avadhi means the point, one particular point from where the measurement starts or ends. That is the avadhi. Now till that, till kap pratyaya avadhishu, till kap pratyaya, whatever will be there between su pratyaya and kap pratyaya, all those pratyayas, among them whatever is asarvanamasthana, when that asarvanamasthana pratyaya is there in front of any anga, anga will be named as pada. That is the thing. That means what? Now if you come here, all these purple only, na? I'm not sure about this color. Whenever these asarvanamasthana pratyayas are there, suppose now here it is dhana and supratyaya is about to get connected. Now, before getting connected with su, this dhana is considered as pada. Even before getting connected with su, it is considered as pada. And here, shas pratyay is there. Before getting connected to shas, Rama, as per the suptingantam padam, what should happen? When that sup will get connected, then only it will be considered as pada. But whereas as per this sutra, this Rama has become pada even before getting connected with this shas. Whereas this Rama will not get pada until it is connected with su. Now this Rama has already pada saudhnya. He has already pada saudhnya even before getting connected with shas. Means what? We just need shas pratyay in front of it. We have not finished the prakriya and yet it has got the pada saudhnya. Now the pada saudhnya, the sutra and meaning is clear.
Yes, Ji.
Now,
Rosupi also all these have explained. When the Rosupi sutra, all these sutras have explained in that.
Okay. I also remember. But that time we needed that pada saudhnya. Now let's read the next sutra. Yachibham. Now, see, before moving to the next sutra, remember the Sudanapunsakasya and Shisarvanamassthanam, these two sutras, they named pratyayas. Okay, let's have the clarity that this Shisarvanamassthanam made Shi Sarvanamasthana. Sudanapunsakasya made Sut Pratyayar, means first 5 Pratyayas Asarvanamasthana. So Pratyayas were named as Sarvanamasthana and Asarvanamasthana. Correct? Next Sutra came and it named the Anga as Pada. So remember, in one Sutra, Pratyayas are named as something, and in one Sutra, Anga is named as something. Prakriti is named as something. So Prakriti is named differently, Pratyaya is named separately. So we have to remember what is the name of Pratyaya and we have to remember what is the name of Prakriti. Now Prakriti is named as Pada. Again in this next sutra, Prakriti is getting named. Okay, one more name is being given. Now Pratyaya is over. Pratyaya is just Sarvanamasthana, Asarvanamasthana. Now Prakriti is, one is Pada. Now one more sutra is coming and it says that Me Prakriti Syat Bha. So Saudhyam. May it be named as Bha. Okay, Bha is the name given. Now Sarvanamasthana is big name. Pada is also kind of big name, but Bha is very small name. Now Bha, this name is given. This name is given to whom? Purvam. Here you understand Prakriti or Angam. Prakriti or Angam is named as what? Bha. Or what? Which Anga or which Prakriti is named as Bha? So Sarvanama Sthaneshu. When there are Asarvanama Sthana Pratyayas in front of them, then it is named as Bha. So for example, Rama, and give me any Asarvanama Sthana Pratyaya. From shas till sup, you can give any pratyaya.
Bhyam.
Bhyam, bhyam. Ramabhyam. Now, eventually we will get Ramabhyam. Okay, this will be our answer. But here itself, now Purvam, this Purva is named as Pada as per what? Swadeshva Sarvanamasthane, because it is a Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. When there is a Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya in front of Prakriti, Prakriti is named as Pada. Now, this sutra is coming and it is saying that whenever there is a Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya, the Purva means Anga, Prakriti, will be named as Bha. So, Rama itself was named earlier as Pada. Now it is getting named as Bha. These two names are given to the Prakriti. So this Rama is considered as Bhasaudnyaka. Also it is named as Padasaudnyaka. It is Padasaudnyaka as well as Bhasaudnyaka. Okay. So two Saudnyas are given to Rama. What is the criteria? There should be a Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya in front of it. That is the criteria. Here it is a Sarvanamasthana Pratyaya. Bhyam. So Rama is named as Pada as well as Bha. Now let's come to the Vritti again. Asarvanamasthane. Asarvanamasthana what? So Swadeshu. Swadeshu asarvanamasthane. Among Swadi, whatever is named as asarvanamasthana or whatever is asarvanamasthana, not named as, whatever is asarvanamasthana among Swadi, Swadeshu, among Swadi Pratyayas, those which are asarvanamasthana, when those asarvanamasthana Pratyayas are there, Purvam, the prior to them or previous of them, is named as Bha as a name. Now, Swadeshu is getting specified. Remember, asarvanamasthana of Swadi, that which comes under or among the Swadi, whatever is asarvanamasthana, that is the meaning. Now, among Swadi, again, one more criteria is given, that Yadishu and Ajadishu. So those asarvanamasthana pratyayas either should be Yadi, means there should be Ya at the beginning, or Ajadi, means Ach at the beginning. What type of sarvanamasthana? Yadi sarvanamasthana pratyayah, then Ajadi sarvanama sthana pratyayah. Yadi sarvanama sthana pratyaya, ajadi sarvanama sthana pratyaya. Ya adi yesham te, oh sorry, sarvanama sthana,
Stha
adi
is so
ye,
dirgha.
ji.
Stha should be dirgha in Yadi Asarvana.
Ya adi yesham te yadayah ke asarvanama sthana pratyaya. Ach adi yesham te asarvanamasthana pratyaya, ajadi asarvanamasthana pratyaya. When these pratyayas are there in front of Prakriti, whatever that Purva, only this Rama is named as not any. Okay, not any. Understood? Now, if we take asarvanamasthane purvam bhasaudnyam syat, Rama will become Bha. Wait, just before that, before I go to that, is this clear that Rama Yadi Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya, Rama Ajadi Asarvanamasthana Pratyaya? Here the Rama is named as what? In these two circles, no. Yadi asarvanama sthana and Rama Ajadi is asarvanama sthana pratyaya. Pada is.
Can you explain again what is Yadi?
That pratyaya which begins with ya.
Okay.
सर्वनाम स्थान स्वादि सर्वनाम स्थान यादि and ajadi. So asarvanama sthana swadi pratyayas are too many, but asarvanama sthana swadi, among swadis, only those which will begin with ya or those which will begin with a, only aj, only those pratyayas are taken here. The application of yachibham is narrowed down compared to swadishva sarvanamasthana. No. I will explain again. So here you come to the pratyayas. Okay. Now when these pratyayas are there, forget about this. Okay, Rama, etc. Just remember this pratyayas are there in front of you. Now among them we named the first pratyayas as sarvanamasthana. Now remaining pratyayas are there in front of us. Now swadishva sarvanamasthane, this sutra came and very simply it said that whatever is not sarvanamasthana, those pratyayas are there in front of any prakriti. Prakriti will be named as pada. So Rama everywhere became pada. Everywhere. Ramata, Ramabhyam, Ramabhis, Ramange, everywhere Rama became pada. That is one. Done. As per the Swadishva Sarvanamasthana. Now Yachibham Sutra comes and it says that again you name Rama as Bha. So you have already named it as Pada. Now you name it as Bha. What pratyaya should be there in front of you? Swadi pratyaya. Asarvanamasthana pratyaya is only required. So okay, Asarvanamasthana again only these pratyayas are taken. Correct? Shas prabhriti. Beginning from Shas, whatever the pratyayas are there, those pratyayas are asarvanamasthana. For Yachibham also we need asarvanamasthana pratyaya. For Sadishva sarvanamasthane also we need the asarvanamasthana pratyayas. But Swadishva sarvanamasthane, regardless, it says that all asarvanamasthana pratyayas. Okay, it does not discriminate. It says that all asarvanamasthana, whatever is different from sarvanamasthana pratyayas, those pratyayas asarvanamasthana pratyayas, it says. Whereas when it comes to Yachibham Sutra says that asarvanamasthana, but only those asarvanamasthana pratyayas which will begin with ya and which will begin with ach. Okay.
Okay, ji.
So whenever, so we have to remember that what is Swadi, what is Sarvanamasthana, what is Asarvanamasthana. Now among Asarvanamasthana we have to remember what is Yadi Asarvanamasthana, what is Ajadi Asarvanamasthana. That we have to remember. Now
can we take the example of like Os and Am as Ajadi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In fact, this Ta, Nge, Ngasi, Ngas, Ngi, these are also Ajadi.
Oh?
Yeah. Because these are Anubandhas, they will disappear.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's come to the sutra where I was. Yachibam. So now you see asarvanama sthaneshu pareshu satsu purvam bhasaunyam syat. Purvam angam bhasaunyam syat. Okay. But again, asarvanama sthana is getting specified. What type of asarvanama sthana is required? It should be yadi or it should be ajadi. Then only previous one will be considered as bhasaunya. Now here come to the Rama plus Yam. Now can Rama be considered as pada?
Yes.
Yes. Now can Rama be considered as bha?
No.
No. Why?
It is not Yadi and it is not Ajadi.
Correct. So here the bha saudhnya will not be there. Okay, only pada saudhnya is happening. Now, but remember, now for example, Rama and Os. Is Rama bha?
Yes.
Rama is, in this case, Rama is bha.
Bha. Yes.
Is Rama pada? Is Rama pada?
Yes, it is Pada.
Yes. So Rama here Rama is pasaudnyaka, bhasaudnyaka as well as padasaudnyaka. Both the saudnyas are coming to Rama. Correct?
Yes, Ji.
Because it is Swadi Asarvanama Sthana, it will get padasaudnya. Because it is Swadi Asarvanama Sthana Ajadi, Rama is getting bhasaudnya as well. Correct?
Yes.
Now, two saudnyas are coming to Rama, and for that one more the sutra comes, which gives the explanation that which saudnya or how we should understand this saudnya. So for that the next sutra comes. Let's read the sutra. आकडारादेका संज्ञा आकडारादेका संज्ञा आकडारादेका संज्ञा आकडारात एका संज्ञा. So till this kadara word is there, till that whatever is there will be named, will be having only one saudhnya at a time. That is the meaning. Okay. Now this before understanding the vritti, let me bring you to Ashtadhyayi. Now you see, in second chapter, this is the sutra. Second chapter, second pada, 38th sutra. Kadara karma dharaye. Kadaraha karma dharaye. This is one sutra. Okay, this is one sutra. Now, what the akadara deka saudhnya it says? It says that whatever the saudhnyas will be given till kadaraha karma dharaye. Okay, till kadaraha karma dharaye, till this sutra, whatever the saudhnyas or names are given to anything, so among them, if something is getting more than one saudhnya, more than one name it is getting, then only one saudhnya will work at a time. See, I will repeat it. till this Kadara Karmadhare Sutra, any sutra tells any amount of Saudnyas or names to one particular thing, only one Saudnya at a time will work, or only one Saudnya will be taken in the account, no matter how many names are given. Okay, that is the meaning. Now what? Kadara Karma Dharaye. This Kadara, this word is read in this sutra. Correct. Now what our sutra is saying that Akadarat, A Brahma Bhuvanat, till Brahma Bhuvana. That is the Maryada. Till Brahma Bhuvana. So till this Kadara Karma Dharaye, this Kadara word is taken in this sutra. Akadara, till this Kadara word is read, na, till that sutra, Eka Saudnya, one Saudnya will happen. That is the meaning of sutra. You understood the meaning of sutra?
Yes, Ji, understood, but I have a doubt.
Yes.
Till Kadara means from where onwards?
All from the first chapter itself.
Okay.
The beginning is not mentioned. That means whatever the Saudnyas will be given till Kadara Karma Dharaye, if somewhere more than one Saudnyas are coming, only one will work at a time.
Oh, okay.
So this is clear. So now this is how Maharshi Paniniji will use these words which are used in another sutra, and with that he will make Saudnyas. Now, Akadarat Eka Saudnya. Akadarat you understood. Now this is one specific type of usage which is Karma Pravachaniya. A is Karma Pravachaniya. So this itself is a separate word, and this Kadarat is a separate word. Okay, both of them will stand separately. They will not get connected. Akadarat till Kadara. Now let's read. Oh, not sorry. I said that from the beginning, but the avadhi is given. Itaha urdhvam, from here. From means from first chapter, fourth pada, first sutra. From here it is taken, not from the beginning of first. So adhyaya, Shamita. First adhyaya, first pada, no. The first adhyaya, fourth pada, first sutra. This is the avadhi. From here you have to begin until the end of that Kadara Karma Dhare Sutra. Till that. Only this portion is taken. Sorry, I mentioned the whole pada, the whole adhyaya. Eka Samjna Neya. May means understand only one Samjna. Eka eva Samjna Neya. Only one Saudnya shall be known. Shall be known means should be taken in the account. That's what is the meaning. Okay. Eka eva Saudnya. So, Eka eva Saudnya Jneya. This much is clear. Now see. Kadaraha Karmadharaye iti इत्यतः प्राक् कडारा कर्म धारये इति अतः प्राक्. So till kadaraha karma dharaye, this sutra is there. Prak means before this. Before this what? Before kadaraha karma dharaye iti sutrat. Iti atah sutrat. Prak eka eva saudnya jneya. Only one saudnya should be taken in the account. From where we should begin? So the boundary is given. Itaha urdhvam. Itaha urdhvam. From here onwards. Urdhvam onwards. Itaha means from here. From here onwards. Till kadara karma dharaye, till this sutra. Prak whatever is coming before what, before kadara karmadharaye, after itah urdhvam, after this sutra and before kadara karmadharaye, eka eva saujna jneya. Okay, eka saujna jneya, understood, but of what? Ekasya. One thing is named as multiple times or in different ways. So among those many saujnyas, take only one, ekasya, of one, eka eva saujnya, only one saujnya will be there. Not all the saujnyas will be taken in the account. At a time, only one saujnya will work. That is the meaning. तो इतः ऊर्ध्वं कडाराः कर्मधारये इति अतः प्राक् एकस्य एका एव संज्ञा ज्ञेया. This is the meaning. This sutra vritti is clear?
Yes, ji.
We'll stop here. Now this ya para anavakasha cha, that we will see. This how will we, now the question, I will leave the question and then we will conclude. Question is that, okay, how will we decide which one will be taken? Means now pada saujnya is also there and bha saujnya is also there. So which eka saujnya we understood, either pada or either bha. But whether we should take bha or whether we should take pada, how will we decide that? So that is explained in ya para anavakasha. So that we will see in the next class. Let's do Shanti Patha. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम. हरि ओम. हरि ओम.
Hariom.